Once again, please rise for your king, escorted by the Long Hair Brigade.
Where?
His Majesty will appear as it pleases him. His Majesty!
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
He will, I'm sure, come back.
Good evening, students. I believe you all know Dr. Smolpinus. That's Dr. Smolpinus. He did not go to medical school?
No, I did not.
He did not get his online doctor for nothing. Very first of all, we've got two unclaimed fezzes. Chick Abzul spent a long time making these. They are still unclaimed. If you do not claim them by the end of tonight, this one I believe John Roderick is going to claim. And this one will be pitched into the sea.
If you care about sea life, you will come and get your goddamn fez.
Although it would be awesome to see a dolphin swimming away with this fez. We're going to have these in the back of the room by the merch table, I have just decided, so claim that during intermission. A very dark blue suit blazer with a Made in Turkey label on the inside and a burgundy tie in the front pocket was lost at the dance party. It has not shown up in Lost and Found yet, in case somebody may have accidentally picked it up thinking it was theirs or just likes Turkish things. Please try and find a helper monkey and turn it into them, because the person who owns it really, really misses it, and the check for $1 million signed to cash in the other pocket. I should not have read that part aloud. We are about to have a concert here right now. The remainder of the upcoming schedule, 11:30 this evening in Pharaoh's Lounge, first time we're in that venue, is open mic night, where you guys get to shine. Tomorrow morning, down in the conference center, they are reconverting the two side rooms into one long podcasting theater space.
A PTS.
Yes, the old PTS action. At 10 in the morning, hosted by Bill Corbett, will be writers spend an hour bullshitting and talking about themselves. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
At 11 o'clock, there is the quitting panel hosted by Joel Watson and whoever Joel has with him. And at noon, Joseph Scrimshaw... At noon, that guy, Joseph Scrimshaw, he was between my legs just last night. And I've already forgotten him. That's the quote of the night. Joseph
So far.
Joseph Scrimshaw's Obsessed podcast will be recording, with guests including Molly Lewis and Will Wheaton. Tomorrow, in this very space at 2 p.m., will be the next big concert with Randall Monroe, the Double Clicks, and once again, Will Wheaton. Tomorrow night at the main pool at I don't remember o'clock. Anyone?
8:30.
9, 8:30. At night sometime will be movie night. In reverse chronological order, the last movie of the night will be The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. Before that, we will have a watching party of the web series Learning Town. And first, though we were not legally allowed to advertise that we were doing it, we'll be watching Dr. Horrible's Sing Along Blog. Last announcement, Saturday at noon. John Scalzi will be doing a ninja reading in the On Air Club. Perhaps less ninja-like when it's announced over a microphone 2 days ahead of time. Also, once again, as a reminder, merchandise for the performers this evening, or at least I believe Joseph Scrimshaw's book, will be available at the satellite table up here, I believe. And all of the performers' merchandise and the Joko Cruise Crazy 3 merchandise is available at the Logo Souvenir Store, which is in the promenade in the middle area. It's back sort of near the register, I believe. If you want to pick something up, do not wait too late. I'm not positive of this. We might have to pack up late Friday night instead of late Saturday night. So do not wait until the last minute if you want to pick up your merchandise. And with that, I close morning announcements and turn the evening over to Dr. Smallpenis.
Thank you. When I first saw Mystery Science Theater 3000, my initial thought was, oh my god, I cannot believe this is on television. Because it was so great and funny and weird and so obviously a case where a bunch of people had convinced the world that it was appropriate for them to get paid for having a good time. These guys are still doing that, and I took it then and continue to take it as a great inspiration for how you can actually build your life into something awesome. Will you please welcome Bill Corbett and Kevin Murphy.
Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan Corbett.
Hello, everybody!
We are Puppetry of the Penis. We have some fantastic new puppets. Some excellent new penises.
No,
We think you'll like them.
this is Bill's hobby. This is not our profession.
Someday I will monetize that.
So, seriously, welcome to Madagascar on Ice. I think you're really going to enjoy it when Bill puts on the giant lion head. It's going to be fun.
Oh yeah. Can't breathe, but the fun will be worth it.
Actually, first of all, thank you to Jonathan and to Paul and Storm for once again inviting us on this thing. It is really an honor to be invited to, among such cool performers. I mean, the music so far, you know, the Jonathan Colton band is like the tightest band I know right now. They were just so great. And then that night of...
That means they're the drunkest, right?
And then Paul and Storm with their ripping new material. That was great fun. And then that night of, that great night with Furman and Roderick and Zoe, who I believe actually levitated the ship.
I can see that you're looking at this thing right now and going, what the hell? Because there's this thing that happens when a middle-aged white guy picks up an acoustic guitar. You can watch the audience go, oh no, really? Oh, don't. Oh, please don't.
And when a bear-like man picks up a ukulele, something puckers in everybody.
You can feel the collective hiney holes puckering there. We are not musicians. Let's just say that right up front. We have on this cruise John Roderick, the Jonathan Colton Band. We have amazing Zoe. We have the Double Clicks. We have Storm of Paul and Storm. Fantastic musicians.
First rip.
And of course, John Hodgman, master of the gamelan.
And then there's us, fucking comedians who sing.
The temerity, the nerve to get up here and make music on this occasion. And yet we're going to plunge in.
We will get back to what we actually do for a living in a second part of the show.
Part 2 of our episode tonight.
First, we're going to punish you with some songs.
Consider it aversion therapy so that you actually appreciate the good musicians you have here. So, sort of a scared straight program.
Exactly. So this first song is based on that weird phenomenon that they're instrumental themes from TV shows that never really had any lyrics to them.
Yeah, it's sort of I hate to say this, but it's sort of an older phenomenon, and Kevin and I are older than roughly, give or take 100% of you here.
I am the elder statesman of the entertainment on this.
Yes. And there used to be this thing, especially in 70s TV shows, where they would, and 60s, where there would be lyrics sort of unrelated, mostly unrelated to the content of the show itself, or at least tangentially related. For instance, if I can find it here, the song The Odd Couple show, which I got it.
Okay.
Got a lot of paperwork here up in our show. It's like watching two guys do their taxes.
Again. The Odd Couple show. You
The
remember
Odd
that?
Couple show, which was in the 70s, had Jack Klugman and Tony Randall as a couple who were not exactly alike, as it turned out. Quite odd.
And there were lyrics to the theme song that were never actually put
And
in.
here they were. No matter where they go, they are known as the couple. They're never seen alone, so they're known as the couple.
Actual lyrics.
As I've indicated, they're never quite separated. So they really emphasize the couple part, not so much the odd. I mean, they took the basic idea that two people were often together a lot and made a song of it. And really didn't go any further than that. And of course the classic Star Trek theme from the 60s, the Shatner era.
You've all heard the lyrics to this? Beyond the rim of the starlight, my love is wandering in starflight. I know he'll find in star-clustered reaches love, strange love, a star woman teaches.
A star woman.
Should I keep going? This is when I do my Nichelle Nichols routine. I know his journey ends never. His Star Trek will go on forever. But tell him, while he wanders a starry sea, remember me.
Really makes you think about those Enterprise missions, huh? So that is the love theme from Star Trek. And whether or not you believe there was any love actually in the show is yours to deal with.
So we thought we ought to get us one of these songs.
Yeah. So you may be glancingly familiar with the HBO show Game of Thrones, based on the George R.R. Martin books. It really needs a love theme, because it really is all about love in the end.
So we wrote one.
And it goes thusly.
I look in your eyes, dear, and I see you've awoken the dragon in me. I have neither the strength nor the art to tear down that icy wall around your heart. Winter is coming for our romance. Now I'm a eunuch wearing no pants. Our love is a game of thrones, and I'm as hard as a mammoth bone. Won't you please sever my head? Our love is a clash of kings, and you could lop off a lot of things, but I still won't be dead.
Nose flute solo. He's actually playing this with his nose. Which is a little bit disgusting, actually. But kind of noble when you think about it. Kevin Murphy's nose, everybody. Do Watch that thing.
But wait, there's more. And when we make love, can't you see? You're much more than a sister to me. But I can give you my heart in a song. For our love is 7 volumes long. Our love is a storm of swords, lusty ladies and sleazy lords cannot tear you from me. Our love is a feast for crows, swallow my eyeballs and munch my nose. Somehow this will set me free. I don't know how, but it will. Our love is a dance with dragons. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Thank you so much.
Whoa! You sweat like a Colton band drummer up here.
I've also noticed, Bill, your guitar has been blinding some people in a few of the rows here.
Is it really?
Is it better now? Sorry about that. We'll work on it. It won't last
The
long.
music. It's the music coming off my guitar.
Before we start the next one, I noticed there's at least one Tom Servo puppet in the audience.
Please set it on fire
And
immediately.
I think there's another one too, and I'm happy. Oh, thank you. And I'm happy to take a picture with your puppet. And you, but mainly your puppet. But I think it's really sort of, you know, that's some
This is an
dedication.
invitation up to Kevin's room tonight. By the way.
Takes some dedication.
Accepted as such.
Takes dedication to pack a puppet in your luggage.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they left through customs. I used to travel with, we used to travel with our puppets occasionally, and Crow was kind of a mess of tubing and PVC piping. And
He looked
stuff.
weapon-like to
He
the
looked-
expert.
I got very suspicious customs guys looking at it. What are you planning here? All right, we have another song, and it is based on this phenomenon of monsters in movies becoming kind of tame and boyfriend-like. For those of you who know I'm sorry I'm blinding you. Now that I see it, I know how cruel that it is. But I'm kind of into it, I have to admit.
We're talking about boneless metrosexual wimps who follow zero flat affect women around like sick puppy dogs.
Yeah, so they follow them around, follow this woman around like dogs. One of them quite literally like a dog. And we riffed the movie Twilight. It was a big hit for us. But it is kind of ruining the whole idea of vampires and werewolves and you know, zombies are gonna be next, guys. You're gonna have like a Justin Bieber-like zombie. So this is our commentary on the Bieberization of monsters, beloved monsters. And to join us in the song, I would like to call to the stage my wife, Virginia Corbett. From the wrong direction. Hello, sweetie. Are you feeling stage fright?
Not at all.
We married each other because we are basically sociopaths who don't feel what normal people feel, like stage fright.
This is so cute. It's like Rob and Laura up here.
It is. All right. You guys ready? Sparkly vampires, glittering werewolves, effervescent zombies, monsters that shine. Sparkly vampires don't want us to be lonely, oh no. Sparkly vampires, I love you. my dad or my mom. All they want to do is take me to the prom. They don't want to suck my blood out or tear off my head. They just want to watch me sleeping peacefully in bed. They want to be friends. Sparkly vampires, glittering werewolves, effervescent zombies, monsters that shine. Sparkly vampires don't want us to be lonely, no. Sparkly vampires, I love you. They just want to hand me a sweater when I shiver. They don't want to rip my lungs out or eat my liver. All the hell beasts that used to terrify me now just want to hold my hand respectfully. They wanna be friends. Sparkly vampires, glittering werewolves, effervescent zombies, monsters that shine. Sparkly vampires don't want us to be lonely, oh no. Sparkly vampires, I love you, and I know that you love me too. I can tell by the way that you don't kill me. Thank you very much.
Virginia Corbett, ladies and
Virginia
gentlemen.
Corbett. Somebody buy her a drink, please. Thanks, sweetie.
That woman will need hot lashings of whiskey after that.
Just a whiskey hot tub will do for me. Whoa!
Woo! Hi, David. Sex party.
I'd like to start a political party called the Sex Party. See where that takes us. You guys in? You guys like sex like me, so why not get some power?
Did you go ashore today, David? Did you go ashore today? You did not.
Can we make you any more self-conscious, David? There's got to be a way.
I went to the dolphin experience. It was great. I got raped by about 12 dolphins. It was...
It's a sex party in its own way. I would like to know that I heard some non-Joko Cruise crazy people talking today. I know they are known as snorks. And they were talking about the cruise and wondering who you were, and they described you as the Joe Cool people. Those are the Joe Cools.
That's pretty great.
So accept that moniker if you want. I'm going to step off stage for a while. You know, it is true that we are not professional musicians and don't have the greatest, most practiced musical skills, but it is only 50% true that we are not great singers, because my partner Kevin Murphy is actually a wonderful singer. If you remember Mystery Science Theater, when there was hard singing to be done, it was often Tom Servo, and this is the voice of Tom Servo, and he's. I'm trying to be nice.
Sorry.
And he sings like an angel, a large, hairy angel. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'll be back in a minute, and I'll leave you to Kevin Murphy. Kevin Murphy.
Thank you. It's only a brief minute. Paul Sabourin's mom, Diane, where are you? Hi. Well, I wanted to dedicate a song to her tonight because she's always told me that she really likes my voice, and I thought that was kind of nice. And, you know, it's Valentine's Day and that kind of thing. I know it's a manufactured holiday, but what the hell. So I just like singing this song. It's not a funny song. It's sort of a sweet, sad song, and it was written for the movie City Lights by Charlie Chaplin. It's called Smile, and if you know it, feel free to sing along. And there's a whistling part, so if you know it, you can join me in whistling. So. Smile when your heart is breaking. Smile though it's nearly breaking. If there's a cloud in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your tears and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You're gonna find that life's worthwhile if you just smile. Here's the whistling part. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You're gonna find that life's worthwhile if you just smile. Thank you. Oh, that's fun to do. Thanks. And now I'd like to bring out my partner in crime for many, many years. I just love working with him. For those of you who saw him at the Artemis show, he just blew up the house with that. It was just wonderful. And he's a great songwriter. The Sparkly Vampires and the Game of Thrones songs were mostly Bill's, and he's a terrific songwriter. And he's got something new to give you, so I'm going to leave the stage and introduce Bill Corbett.
We're just going to keep introducing each other all night. It's a huge rush. I should not have taken this off, sorry. You know, I'm not much of a songwriter. I really enjoy it, though. I really enjoy just giving it a shot. What is guitar? Thank you. I have literally not advanced my guitar skills since I was 13 years old. I pick it up about once a year. Hooray for 13 years old! There are people who disapprove of 13 years old. I love writing songs. They're always simple. They are 2 chords tops, sometimes just one. My proudest moment one of my proudest bits of writing on Mystery Science Theater was writing a song about how awful Canada was. This is not, no, I love Canada, actually, and I would like to borrow some of their health care. But we did it before the South Park guys, and I feel proud that we got to urinating on Canada before those guys, pointlessly bashing Canada before those guys. And this is a little challenge to me, sort of in the spirit of what we were talking about at the artists panel or the performer panel the other day about just trying stuff and, you know, being willing to fail and just plunging in. Here I just decided to give myself an exercise, which was to write a song based on a tweet a Twitter tweet that I wrote, and yay for Twitter, which we are sadly cut off from, although that simulacrum that we have going for us is pretty good, actually. So kudos to whoever made it. And this tweet was very early after I signed on to Twitter, about 5 years ago, and it was the first one of mine to really get retweeted a lot and to go viral insofar as you can with Twitter. And I was feeling pretty damn cocky about myself. Just like I think I kind of made it now. I made this medium work for me, and it was only after the fact that I realized that it was because Adam Savage of Mythbusters had retweeted me with his huge platform and his fame and his wizardry. And I didn't even know Adam then. I've since gotten to know him. He is, of course, one of the Woodstock founding fathers, along with Will and Paul and Storm. And I first met him at a Woodstock, and he's done a couple of Riffrtrax live shows with us. He's a jerk, man. He is such a jerk. No, he is one of the nicest people ever. He is almost at Mike Furman levels. That's how seriously nice he is. Yeah. So anyway, I wrote this tweet and it had been retweeted all over the place, and I was drunk with power until I realized I was drunk with someone else's power, which is what I imagine being in the Tea Party feels like. Those guys have a lot of money and power, and I should support them for some reason, even though I don't. I'll stop getting political, I'm sorry. But here was the tweet that Adam kindly launched into the world. From me, status number 52662744860. It's possible that love is all that matters in the end, but melting cheese on things is right up there too. So I figured, people liked it, people responded to it. So what do you do to something pithy and good and effective when you're an artist or creator? You make it longer. Because longer means better. As my friend Peter Jackson and I were talking about the other day. Personally, I think he wimped out with 3 Hobbit movies. I think he should have gone for the 10. Had Radagast Brown's story in one of them. But believe it or not, I wrote an entire damn song based on that tweet, and it's odd the way things work, because it's a silly tweet, obviously, but it became strangely absurd and sort of melancholy in a weird way. But I will let you judge. It's the first time I've ever performed this on stage in the John Roderick tradition.
Go Bell!
Thank you. I think. I like melting cheese on things. It's more than just something to eat. I like melting cheese on things. It makes my life complete. Times are hard, the world's insane. We may not last another day, but melted cheese, it heals the soul, makes all the bad go away. I'd melt cheese on most anything, starch or veggie or meat, main course or dessert, all good, savory or sour or sweet. I'd melt cheese on bread and tortillas, burgers and tacos, all food from Europe, Tunisia, Morocco. New food and old food, big things and small things, hot things and cold things. I melt cheese on all things, bowling balls, hubcaps, lawnmowers, real estate, shoelaces, ShamWows. Cheese makes it all great. I melt cheese on Alaska and the Florida Keys. Democracy, freedom, better with melted cheese. And here's the original tweet. Might be true, as they say, that love's all that matters when we're through. But melting cheese on top of things is right up there too. I like melting cheese on things. It's more than something to eat. I like melting cheese on things. It makes my life complete. Ominous ending. Thank you very much. I like the little ominous ending about what is going to become of this poor son of a bitch who is obsessed with melted cheese.
I like melted cheese and I cannot lie!
I am happy for the exposure, thank you. Stay. That concludes our music portion for now. We will be back in a cameo in just a second.